Oh, so I spent the day in a psych ward because I was like really fucking like scared of my schizophrenia. And I only spent one day there, and I feel better now, but I just sort of realized like I have to be more practical in my life because I'm just a man, in the eyes of everyone, and I'm also a man. I'm like I understand that like to other people, I'm just a man, but to me, I'm Lain Iwakura, sure, but I'm still like I'm just a man named, and then my birth name, because I legally changed my name to Lain Iwakura. Um, I am Lain Iwakura in real life, but I'm also like just a man, a schizophrenic man. I guess you could say it like that, even though really I'm just Lain Iwakura. Um, Someone said like on one of my videos where I was talking about relationships with women, and they said, so you're essentially an intersex person. And I'm like, yes, essentially, I'm intersex, so I have like both male and female organs, you could say. Although you actually understand the way my body actually works, my entire body is actually just entirely female. Like my whole body is female, but I'm literally a female, but I'm a man to everyone, so that's the way I have to live. And I'm not just like I'm also like it makes me too nervous to dress like a woman around anybody unless I'm like alone by myself. I don't feel comfortable dressing like a woman around anyone because I know they're just seeing like a man and they're not seeing what's on the inside, which is the Lain Iwakura or Kichi, the Mexican black woman, all these things I talk about. All I'm saying is like on the inside, yeah, or like I'm literally a female, like biologically and literally and whatnot. But essentially, like all people see is a man, and my birth name is a male name, and that's the name I go by. That's the name I go by. I just like my schizophrenia. It got so incredible. Well, I was just like, I don't really know what the fuck was going on with my mind, but it seems everything seems to be back to normal now. I was just fucking scared fucking shitless of essentially nothing. And my mom told me, "You're scared of what are you scared of?" And I was like, I don't really want to talk about this, but I was scared shitless. And now I'm like I realize that that's not real and that being in a psych ward for a day showed me that's not real and that there's no reason to be scared. Also, this is my Kuma. I don't know if this is a bear. I think it's a bear. Or it's like a panda. I got this from, it was a gift from someone who knows my father to me. And this is from South Korea. It says, I love Chunsik, whatever that means. But I call this bear Chunsik because of that. This is my bear. So when I get scared, I can just like cuddle with my plushie and like I sort of don't mind doing feminine things like that because I am a woman. Although it's like I can't say that I have to just be a man named and then my birth name instead of now that my legal name is now Lain Iwakura, but I'm just like essentially a man named and then my birth name. I mean, it's like if all you are is a man, then that's like the ultimate reduction. Where you're saying I'm nothing more than just another man, and that's the way everybody sees me, so that's the way it's got to be. I don't have a problem with like transgender women. I don't care. I don't care if you're a trans woman. That's fine with me. But with me it's different because I'm biologically female, but I look like a man. So like people, like nobody's gonna understand that. I try to explain these things to my parents, and they don't understand it. How am I gonna say, well, I'm Lain Iwakura in real life, who is also a Mexican black woman who was called Lucille Munoz during her life? How am I gonna explain that to someone? Although I wanted to make the world know I was Lain, so I have 640 videos. Also, by the way, um, I'm just saying, like, I'm very wise because, like, I might be schizophrenic, but I'm very wise because how do I word this? Like, I'm very wise because I know that I'm really a girl, even though all the people in the world think I'm a man. So that makes me very wise. Does that make any sense? So that's all I have to say.